Okay, let's come to the area of expertise. Let's come to the pennies and dollars. What about the aid that was sanctioned for Pakistan? Now, Pakistan, the government, as well as the finance ministry, has been saying for some time that the aid has been slow. The reconstruction opportunity zones haven't really materialized. So what is it that in concrete steps that the United States is doing in order to help Pakistan?
Well, let me just say two things. The American people, and more importantly, the American taxpayers, have been committed to help the people of Pakistan over many, many years. This is nothing new over the last year or year and a half. For 20, 25 years, the United States of America has spent billions and billions of dollars to help the Pakistani people, from energy projects to building dams, as you're aware, to education and hospitals and health care. In the last 18 months alone, we have moved $2 billion into projects in Pakistan. We were the first donor country to come to help the Pakistani people. The late Richard Holbrooke flew here to announce that we were transferring $500 million to help the Pakistani people over the terrible floods. And then, by our contribution, allowed the other international communities, including the World Bank, to step in and also add money to what we believe was the right thing to do for the Pakistani people. So our commitment is complete. Our commitment is full. We care desperately to help people, certainly to make sure the individuals in Pakistan feel it. So I am not only comfortable with what we're doing, we're going to do more. We continue to do more. I am, quite frankly, feel very good about what we do for not only for the individuals on areas where they really care about, in areas around energy and health, but generally about the support of the United States.
But Mr. Nides, like you said, that all is being done in good intentions and the United States is doing a lot. Then why is it that Pakistanis, a lot of them, the biggest province of Punjab, the government announced that they're not going to take any more aid or any more foreign aid, whether it be from the United States or other countries. Why is it that the perception isn't really there? You see the facts on the ground, the anti-Americanism that has been on the rise by recent studies. Why do you think that is the case?
You know, I'm not going to think about or try to analyze why individuals say what they may or may not say to the press. That said, we have one goal, and that's to help the people of Pakistan. Okay. And the projects that we do and the monies we give go for that sole purpose, through either the government or directly to the people. And the people in Punjab who receive our help for the schools that we've built, the hospitals we've built, we will continue to help the people of Pakistan because that was our goal.
Has the progress been up to mark regarding the reconstruction opportunity zones, regarding the other areas of help for Pakistan?
Well, I think if I'd answer the question very simply. The answer is yes. Can the government of Pakistan do a better job communicating to the people of Pakistan what we're doing? Certainly. I talked to Minister Sheikh about that as of yesterday. I assure you that the taxpayers in the United States, who themselves are going through very difficult times, we're going through our own budget constraints, want to see results. So every dollar that we spend in Pakistan, we need to justify it in the United States. So I assure you one thing, we're very fixated on making sure that the Pakistanis understand what we're doing for them. And I think they do. Listen, it is hard in times where there's a lot of news, but the individuals who are getting this flood money, we were the first, we were there. They're going to be able to take their debit cards and get money to help them rebuild their lives. That's real. That's not fake. That's real. When they have more power on the grid, when their lights can stay on a little bit longer, that's real. When they can go to a school that wouldn't be built unless the United States of America put money down, that's real. So listen, everyone can always do better. I think probably people can do better to recognize our help.
You said that for every dollar, the government of the United States has to justify to the taxpayer of about actions. What actions and what is it that you're expecting from the Pakistani government?
As I said to you before, I think, number one, we have a long-standing relationship with the Pakistani people and the Pakistani government, and our hope is, and our complete desire, and quite frankly, every indication that will continue on the trajectory which is continuing. Number two, we have a commitment together to rid the country of Pakistan of extremists. We hope that we can work collectively on that, which the highest level of the government wants to achieve as well, because it's only in the health for the Pakistani people. So, our goals are quite simple. This is a very important ally. We treat our friends as allies. Pakistan plays a very important role in this region. We understand that. They also play a very important role to help us on reconciliation, which we are trying to do as well. It's very important. So we feel that this relationship is quite strong, and we will continue to do what we can do on our behalf to help the people of Pakistan.
I'll come back to my question again. In concrete terms, what does Pakistan need to do to show value for each dollar it spends that it takes from the United States?
I think that, again, my view would be is, as I said before, one, we'd expect, and I think we receive the understanding from the Pakistani government of the importance of our assistance. We don't need to be applauded every day. This is not about patting ourselves on the back, because this is what relationships are about. We have a mutual relationship of respect, and we intend to continue working very closely with the Pakistani government to help the Pakistani people.
Okay, and I'm sorry, but I was going to ask you about the specifics of how is it that the Pakistani government is working with you, because the Pakistanis have been saying this, that we are with the United States, we have been giving them the strategic intelligence that we can, and we have been using up the aid money in the areas that it was specified to. So when you say that they need to show and you need to justify, obviously, to the taxpayer, is there a way that you have communicated to the Pakistani government of how can they do it better?
No, yesterday, listen, I came to town. I had meetings with your president, your prime minister, your foreign secretary, your finance minister. That's respect. That's showing very strong respect, and it's respectful to the office in which I hold. When Secretary Clinton here, that couldn't have been warmer. The government embraced her arrival. When our government officials, we have a spectacular ambassador, Cameron Munter, who the government has embraced at every level. Our view of this is that's what this relationship is about. So you asked me what they need to do. They do it. Do we have bumps? Of course we have bumps. Do we have problems? Of course we have problems. There's no relationship. There's no bilateral relationship that your country or our country has that you don't have issues. When the good news is for this relationship, we care about this relationship, and you all care about this relationship, and that's how we get through the little bumps in the road, as we like to say. But we feel very good about the trajectory of where we are.